Hey everybody, Flip and Danny here, founders of the Freedom Real Estate Group family of companies, and welcome to our podcast called
Freedom Through Passive Income.
That's right. And today's episode is called Should I Pay Off My Debt or Invest My Extra Cash?
That's a really good question, Flip.
That is a great question. Now, before we get any further, this assumes that you have about 3 to 6 months in your savings, and that's to cover your expenses for 3 to 6 months. And you have this in savings, and this is truly extra cash. And for those of you not watching, I'm doing the quote fingers. Extra
We
cash.
wanted to make sure that you knew that part because we're not covering the 3 to 6 months savings in this video. We're just saying you already have it.
Yep.
You've got extra cash now. What do you use it for? Pay off your debt or invest?
Right.
So here's going to be the 2 things I'm going to ask you to do first. Number 1, analyze the cost of all your debt that you intend to pay off.
Yes.
Number 2, analyze the return on investment of any opportunities that you're considering investing your money into. That's the first 2 steps.
Got it.
Once you have those 2 things done, we can do the game that I'm
Awesome.
going to play with you.
Yay.
You ready?
I like games.
All right, Flip. You have a credit card that you'd like to pay off, and the interest is 22%.
That's pretty good. The higher the better, right?
You have an investment opportunity that you're looking at, and the interest or return on investment is 8%. Tell me what you're going to do.
Is this like golf? The lower the number, the better? I believe it is. We're going to want to pay off that credit card because it's going to save you, hundreds to thousands of dollars.
In interest,
to tens
yeah,
of thousands of dollars, depending on how much is on that credit card.
Yes.
So that would save you the most money, and the 8% would make the most money.
I should have brought the Betty's bell. Ding, 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 ding. Flip wins. All right. We're going to give you another example.
I apologize for interrupting this episode, but I do have a quick announcement. You see, this is how we show the social media algorithms that you actually like what we're sharing on these episodes. So, if we're adding any kind of value over this 365-day series all throughout the year, we hope that you'll help us out by sharing the love. So, make sure to hit that like or love button right now. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Now, back to the show.
You have a mortgage on a house of, who cares, $250,000. Your mortgage interest rate is 3%. Okay. You also have some investment opportunities that you're looking at, and the return on investment is also 8%. Which one do you choose?
This is people always say, should I pay off my mortgage?
Right.
No, don't. Plus, there's tax benefits of paying your mortgage, right?
Yes, there most certainly
I
is.
listen. How about that?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. You are right. Do not pay off your mortgage at 3%. You're going to want to actually invest your cash into the opportunity where you're getting an anticipated 8% return on investment, because you're going to earn more money with that money than paying off a debt where you've got other tax benefits and is only 3%. Okay. Then let's talk about 0% interest cards. You have done this for us, right?
Yes, I have.
So what do you do when you have an opportunity and you apply for a card that's 0%?
So I take the 0% interest card, and I take the credit card that's not 0%, and I take the funds. I do a funds, whatever the transfer, credit card transfer, and I transfer whatever is on that credit card over to the 0% credit card, because now I'm not paying interest on it.
That's right.
I can just make monthly payments, and it's just going to chisel that down, until you get to your deadline of the 0%. So make sure, because sometimes they'll knock you back to day one.
Yes.
And so make sure you know exactly what the 0% interest entails.
Yes.
All the rules and regulations. But I move everything over there. That way I get rid of the 16 to 20 or whatever it is on the credit card and put it on the 0%.
Yes. So that is a really, really important tip. So opening up those credit lines where it is 0%, and then you evaluating all of your cards and having a list like Flip does for us. We just looked at it earlier today before we started recording these videos.
Yeah,
and some credit cards are 16.99 or 21.99. So what Flip would do is he'd look at the one that has the highest interest rate, and he'd take a chunk off that card or all of it, and he would transfer it to the 0%. You would evaluate the terms of the 0%, make sure he puts a task somewhere to make sure that we pay that off before we get kicked in the rear with an entire year of interest at a really high expense rate. So that's just another tip on what you can do, because what Flip just allowed you to do is if you were paying, say, $5,000 a month towards a credit card or investment opportunities, depending on how you were doing that, maybe the transfer to another 0% card allowed you to make a minimum payment of $500 because now you're at 0% interest and now you have $4,500 to go ahead and move into that investment opportunity.
Yep.
So all of these things are just strategies that you can use in order to put more of your money to work the best way possible.
Awesome. Well, again, if you're out there and you're watching on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, make sure you're hitting all the buttons that you're supposed to hit. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Right down here is our website, freedomcapitalinvestments.com. Make sure you go onto our website, and we've got the Investor Club.
Yes,
the Investor Club.
The Freedom Investor Club.
That's right. You can join the club. That's right, Biffy. So again, make sure you join the groups. Get in there, especially on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/
Freedom Through Passive Income.
And then also another group on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And go to the search bar, type in
Freedom Through Passive Income.
Again, get in there. All the team's all in there.
Yeah.
So ask questions, get to know everybody. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know if you have any questions or recommendations, some topic you might want us to talk about. So let us know. But we always like to. Wait, hold on a second. There was a quiz there. What did I win?
Oh.
What's he win, Johnny? What did I win?
My love.
Oh, yay. We always like to end these with
Invest smart.
Live happy. Bye, everybody.
Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on this show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss, y'all.